Hello, everybody. Here we are, Friday again. But it's a different Friday. It's a lockdown Friday. Nigel, here we are. Nigel, how we doing, buddy? My anxiety and asthma has been playing me up with the lockdown. I bet it has, especially with anxiety. Okay, so let's wait for a couple of people to join, and then we will have a chat. I am riled up and wound up with this COVID situation. I'm sure many of you are, because it is a very, very horrible thing to be in currently. But what can you do? Tell you what we can do. Take control, as that's what we're going to do. But anyway, how are we? Lisa, hiya. You okay? Anxiety, Nigel, is definitely a thing with this COVID, to be honest. It's not good. It's not good for anyone. That's for sure. I know it is currently doing people what government think is good, because they're saying, oh yeah, you're not going to get COVID and stuff like that. But that's what I'm going to bring on to in a minute. Is how you can still get it, basically, being on lockdown. I'm a very political guy. I know my things and stuff like that, but it's not a good situation to be in at all, to be honest. Let's wait for a few people to join now, and boom, we will go for it. How's the darts going, Nige? Anyway, you doing good with them those new darts you got? Tony, oh, there we are. Hiya, Tony. All right. Do you want me to pin the link? Yeah, if you can, Tony. Yeah, if anyone would like to come in, guys, and join me on this chat, feel free. Lisa, Nigel, anybody that wants to come in, just click the link and just come on, jump on. I buy lots of darts, flights, and stems on new darts cases today. Nice. I like the. Do you know what? I used to have these like really light ones. I had like they were gunmetal ones. They're lovely, really thin as well. Nice to hold, nice and light. Carbon metal. The stems I used to be a bugger for buying, because I was always looking for like that nice length stem with like so many flights that you can buy. All right, guys, there we are. There's the link down at the bottom. So anyone that wants to join in, Lisa, you're more than welcome to come join in if you want to, and chat to me about this COVID-19. Such a big thing. Drew TV, hi. Who said hi? But I tell you, it's a joke. It really is. Like it's getting to the point now where there's a lot of people that let's cut a long story short, okay? People are going to start rioting, and that's all it's going to come down to. And the government know this, but they keep putting absolutely ridiculous measures in place that's going to make this happen. How, in their tiny little minds, is that good for anybody's health? good for anybody at all, in fact. You know, it's not good at all. It's a shambles, is what it is. It's a shame that this country has actually come to this, to be honest. Here we are. We got Tony coming in.
All right, Matt.
What do you think about this COVID? I mean, honestly,
I wasn't even tempted to come on live tonight, but I really did not want to come on tonight.
I know it. I've been on selling silver ones all 90 years old. Sort of plastic wash flag. Oh, Lisa, I can't.
Hey, Lisa.
She's crying. I can't come on. What's going on, Lisa? Everything okay? But it's getting to the point like where you know, it's like fucking what? You know, like some of these things that they're bringing in, then these weird names called the fire break lockdown. Like what? Huh? So, oh, okay. There's one. Guys, it's ridiculous, to be honest. It was Drew. Hey, Drew, you okay, bud?
Don't know what happened there.
I know, you just went straight off. I was like, oh, hang on. Could be a connection. I don't know.
I'm all right, Skyly. It's just real poorly at the minute. I was in hospital last night.
Oh, yeah.
Kicked off with a migraine yesterday. And it got to the point where it wasn't very pleasant. Because I cut all my throat.
Yeah.
Being sick.
Oh, never.
So I had to go into hospital and everything. Hey guys. So I'm not going to be on too long, Jamie, mate, because obviously my throat's killing and that.
That's all right. Yeah, no probs. I ate this COVID crap as my job is on that one because I work in a pub and that doesn't sell food and I was already under the threat because of first like that. Yeah, I know. I went to the barber today, got my hair cut, and honestly, he was on about it. He was saying, oh, you know, all this stuff, and you know, he was saying there's no actual realism to this lockdown because, you know, they're saying that kids can still go to school as well. I mean, how are you supposed to take the kids to school when you're supposed to be on lockdown?
It's not only that. My mate's in Liverpool, which actually where it's on like tier 3. So they're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous, really.
I know. It's ridiculous. Honest to God, I just don't know what they think they're going to gain from this because we went into lockdown previously and it didn't work. So I don't understand, like, what this time is going to achieve. Really, I don't understand what they think they're going to get. You know.
Hey, Linda. It's all right, Nige.
What do you say, hi, Jamie?
Hi, yeah, go on, Matt.
Right, sorry, mate. Sorry, bud. Nothing wrong with that. You know, if you got to sign off at any time, mate.
It doesn't help that we were all on local lockdown as well.
Yeah. Oh, honest to God, we're going into tier 3 at midnight in Sheffield. Yeah, we're already in it. 6 o'clock we come in to that.
So scary, love.
Honestly, it's tiring. Like it's getting to the point now where like your head just wants to go fucking bang, you know. And I don't normally swear on live, but it is after 9, so I should be all right. But
Hey, Rachel.
Rachel's on. Here we are. We was only talking about this the other day. On the live, not live, sorry, on admin chat. Remember, saying about like lockdown and stuff like that. And
yeah, and everybody wanting toilet roll.
Yeah,
What's that all about?
People can every day, are they? Or
No, but they all expect. Yeah, I understand. Like, obviously, we're going into lockdown and stuff, but that's just taking proverbial with toilet roll.
Yeah, I know. It's like you feeling all right, you? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Toilet roll. Gee, why not chocolate? Why not like just everything else?
No, but this is what I don't get. Like genuine people, like care homes and things, like need bulk toilet roll because of all residents and things like that.
Yeah.
And people are like panic buying toilet roll because they think they're gonna get the runs.
Yeah. I know. I know.
I know, like, Skylee's just put, that sucks, you guys are back in lockdown, and then Rachel's just said, here in the States we have no lockdown.
Yeah. I tell you, it's
I know Alicia's just put, in the war, yeah, it wasn't really available.
Yeah. Skylee said that sucks. You guys are back in lockdown. Where does she live then? Is she not in the UK?
No, she's in Australia.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Skylee, I'm coming to Australia to visit you, love.
Yeah. To Australia until we come out of lockdown.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. If only.
No, because it's always nice there. I think.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Sydney.
Well, I don't know if you've watched the programme Home and Away.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'd rather go there.
Yeah, definitely.
No, South Australia.
I know. Yeah. I like the Australian accent as well. Pretty cool.
Oh, well, that sucks. Lisa's just put, you won't get in, they won't let anyone in or out.
Well, I think that's what this country should be like, to be fair. You know, I mean, that's not helping that you've got people going on holiday and stuff like that, and then they're going over to God knows where, catching something, coming back, bringing it here. It's like, well,
I know, it's what I mean, because I was talking to somebody at hospital last night, and her boyfriend, his mum's just gone to Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, well, where's my invite? I'd love to go somewhere like that.
Oh, I know. I've been to Mexico and Cuba and stuff like that. That was nice, but I was only a teenager then. Like, I can't remember much.
See, I wish I had a passport.
Oh, that's all these passport things and stuff like that. I mean, you know,
it's like £90 just for a passport.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. As if you don't pay enough money for the holidays. It is. Never mind.
I know. And all it is what a book with some paper in it and your picture.
Yeah.
So what I mean, it's like paying £90 for a book thing that with some paper in your picture in it. Like, what's the point?
I know.
Hey, Matt, Mobile Matt.
Lisa, Mexico is very cool. Yeah, it is. It is literally when you tip them over there, which is £2 to us in our money. That's like to us £1 million to them.
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy because like £2 over here, you think, oh God, what can I do with that?
Hey, Cherie.
Hi, Sherry, all right? She's got a villa in Spain that she could go to. Nice, nice.
Lisa, can I join? Need an holiday.
Just get away from this rubbish at least.
I know. I run about this to my mate the other day because I play COD and stuff with her. And obviously we're really close and stuff. And we're on about going to Spain and stuff like that. And having a permanent vacation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's you know, literally I'm gonna start ranting in a minute now. I feel it. Like COVID-19 driving me absolutely bonkers. It really is, you know, because like the thing is, you're talking about like mental health and everything like that, but they don't realize that like things like can be out worse. What's mine? And I'll go.
Oh no, I'm not going too hot, and I pissed in a pool. Lol. Oh God, lol. Oh, my throat hurts. Please don't make me laugh. Oh.
So what is the discussion? The discussion's talking about COVID-19 and you know the pros and cons. What I think from a personal public opinion, because you know everything that the government are currently doing and putting in place, I don't agree with, because you know there's certain things that they think they're making better, but it's not. It's just making things worse, and it doesn't make any sense either. You know, if we had something in place where there was no travel in or out,
They didn't even put that in place because there were still people going on holidays.
It honest to God, it drives me nuts, because I think, well, what good's that going to do? You know, leaving it the way it is. Because if you can leave the country, then that's hardly lockdown, is it?
No. So I mean, no, like obviously you see so many people going on holidays and whatever else, and because obviously where I am, I'm near Manchester in Thingy Airport.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see loads of planes coming in and out.
Yeah.
So obviously it's.
Sharon Rodriguez said it's been retiled since apparently it was my fault.
We can't help it if we were a bit drunk.
Well, no, exactly. It's not your fault. You just got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. If you're too drunk, you can't get out of the pool, then just go with it. No.
Well, if you pee in a pool, it's not really noticeable, is it? Apart from it gets warm.
Well, the chlorine kills it anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
You know. But yeah, you know.
Shree's just said this COVID is doing good as far as it will build stronger families.
Yeah. That is true. I mean, obviously that's a plus. You know, that is a plus, but there's also many cons as well. You know, especially in this country at the moment, you know, things are very up in the air.
Well, I see. There you go, Lacey. If you've got to pee, you got to pee. You can't help yourself. Everyone does it,
Exactly.
and I've done it myself, and I'm saying that on public live.
I know.
But yeah, what were I saying now? I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember what you were saying now. I know we was all about lockdown and everything like that, but
It'll come back to me when I come off live.
yeah, it's normally how it works. Just put it in the
Oh
comments.
yeah, that's it. Thanks, Lisa. That's just reminded me, love. She's just said I can't go to Birmingham to go see my mum and dad. There's so many people that are like in care homes and stuff, and like mums, dads, people like that the grandchildren and the daughters, the sons, whatever, can't go see them because they're in care homes and stuff, and it's just a bit wrong in it.
It's not good. It's not good at all. You know, it doesn't help. You know, lot more domestics, family situations of abuse, other serious mental health issues here in the States. Mod Rachel. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that.
And don't get me started with Donald Trump, because that's just ridiculous, is that?
I know things could be worse. He could be our president, you know. Then, unfortunately, Mr.
That's why I feel sorry for these Americans and United States and stuff like that, because it's like they've got Trump as the fucking, sorry for my language, but they've got Trump.
Yeah. Drives me bonkers. I can't have my grandchildren, and my eldest girl is pregnant, so won't risk anywhere. Yeah.
She's just put, yeah, there are many of them over the top.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
like these governments are like Donald Trump and like the prime ministers like Trump and Boris have said to wear his face masks, but they have both ended up with it because they won't wear a mask.
Yeah. I know.
Closure said hi.
Yeah, I done a reading for it on my page, that spiritual card readings by Jamie.
So I mean, we're getting told to wear face masks, but hello, you're clearly not wearing one.
I don't even see how these face masks are going to work. In all fairness, I just honestly don't understand. You know, because they're like paper thin, and you think, what's that going to do? It's like bloody.
I think it's because they're spitting it, like if you cough or sneeze, it don't get out.
Right.
So obviously you're keeping it more or less to yourself instead of like spreading it about the place.
Yeah.
So like if you've got, like, I'm not saying if obviously you've got it, but like for example, if you've got it and you're wearing that face mask, you're not passing it on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because you're coughing it back onto yourself then.
Oh, definitely. And you know, this.
Hey, Chloe.
There's the other thing as well. You know, I've seen this thing on Facebook before. It was saying share, get it out there because it's gonna get banned by Facebook. And it was a photo of a box, a white box, right, of face masks, and it was circled on the back of the instructions, the instructional use stuff on the back, and it was saying this item does not protect you against COVID-19. So when they're making these and they're putting these statements on the back of the boxes, this is what's causing people to not wear them, because it's just thinking, well, hang on, and if a company is saying this and they're the ones that make it, they know what it's durable for. I mean, all right, I can see, yeah, okay, covering your face because when you sneeze and when you cough, you cover anyway. But whether or not it's gonna, if you've got COVID and you cough it and you've still got the gaps everywhere, whether that's still gonna get out and infect somebody else is obviously something that yet to see. But
No, but this is what I mean. Like the amount of times I've seen face masks being worn and then taken off and thrown out for it, it's like, what's that all about? There's a fucking, sorry for my language, but there's a bin there.
yeah,
Put in a bin.
I know.
And Lisa's just put, I went to the doctor after they called me back to go straight down. I was crying and it was a very dark place. I sat there for an hour in the waiting room sobbing. The receptionist locked up and asked what the doctor I was waiting for. The doctor had left and left me there. Didn't do well when I got home. Oh God.
Oh
Are
God.
you if you're alright now, Lisa?
Yeah.
I'd have got up and slapped doctor but just before he left if I saw him.
I know. Uh,
I know, Lisa, and then they throw him in trolley as well, like Lisa's just said.
I've seen him in the trolley as well. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to touch it, do you? Because who knows? Like, if somebody that was wearing it had COVID, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rachel just said, no, it does help to a point, like when having surgery, the doctors wear them to help with possibly infections to patients. So to a point, it does help. Something is better than nothing. I'm a healthcare provider. We try to protect ourselves and others. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh, bless you, Lisa, lovely.
I think, a lot of people will agree that I'm just sort of skeptical at the moment to whether these large gatherings still, you can only have these large gatherings in like these big supermarkets, and there's loads of people, but just because you've got a face mask on, does that mean that you're not going to catch COVID if one of them cough that have got COVID? That's something that we're just not going to know, unfortunately,
Well,
so I can't really.
When I go to Asda up here, or like Tesco, like a little Tesco's, it's got like disinfectant spray.
Yeah.
To disinfect the trolleys or the basket or whatever. So you can actually disinfect it and put some hand sanitizer on after.
Yeah, it's a.
And then people are handing like masks out and things that have people when people haven't got masks.
I know.
Like doctors, hospitals. Because I was in hospital last night, obviously transported by ambulance. Because I didn't feel myself last night anyway. But good job I had my own mask and it was a cloth one. Otherwise, they gave you that crappy paper one.
Oh yeah. Large gatherings for entertainment. I don't believe it's safe. No, definitely not. That's not what's helping. That's not helping at all. There's these gatherings and they're drinking in the park and there's like bloody 20 of them and stuff like that. How do they know that they're not that they haven't got COVID? What about if they're carriers?
That's what I mean. And tell Lisa.
But then you just give it to 15-year-old and they go and take it home to their parents. People don't think like this. This is the problem. They just think, oh, I haven't got it, so I'm okay. Well, yeah, but you're not thinking, are you? Just because you're okay doesn't mean that your friends are. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Well, I'm going to jump off anyway, Jamie, because obviously I'm going to go get some rest in that because my throat's killing now.
Yeah.
If I talk anymore, my throat's going to go.
No worries.
Doing it here as well in Australia. Not doing it. No, it doesn't protect you in large crowds if not distanced properly, and if you're not enough ventilation, it's not safe. Right, buddy, I'm going to jump off now, mate.
Yeah, no probs.
All right, and I'll catch everyone later, and hope everyone's doing okay, apart from this lockdown, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hope everyone's all right, and I hope I get myself. And nice talking to everyone, guys. See you all
Yeah.
soon.
So, there we are, guys. That was Tony, one of the admins, just having a chat about COVID. But right, so I can get into it now. I feel as though, because the thing is now, right, the government have said that there's only essentials now that can be bought. Okay, so now I'm thinking to myself, and the thing is as well, the police, they don't want to be fucking dealing with this shit. Excuse my language, guys, but at least it's being done after 9 o'clock, so there's no kids watching. Hopefully, well, they shouldn't be. But no, it makes you think, because the thing is, I'm currently arguing with people at the moment with my Facebook and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, look, you're not seeing what I'm saying. So face masks, all right, fair enough. Enough people wear them. Let's just wear a face mask. Whatever. Let's just wear it, because honestly, I'm getting sick of this rubbish. So to be honest, I'll just wear it. Not because the government tell me to, but because I'm just gonna decide to. And the other thing as well is today I woke up this morning and I seen, so for the American people, the British people will understand. We got a supermarket called Tesco's, and it's a big chain, big British chain, and so it's what they've currently done at the moment. So today, the thing that I seen on Facebook was duvets, pillows have been covered with like clear, that thick polythene stuff, and I'm thinking, good job, great job. What difference does it make if I go into a bloody supermarket to buy veg or a duvet? What's it gonna do? What difference does that make to you if I went to buy a bloody pillow or a duvet? I'm not being funny, but winter, here I go. Whoop, I'm getting wound up. Winter's coming. Winter's bloody coming fast. And when is there a better time to buy a bloody duvet? Winter. We're in winter, yeah? Just fucking absolutely ridiculous. Like, it boils my blood, honestly. And it's hard. It's hard for the only pub in the village that only survive in the village, and people do ask, but they suffer too. Yeah, of course. The pubs are suffering massively, and it's not fair, it's not fair at all. There should be some sort of system they can put in place that can help. I mean, if hundreds of people can go to a supermarket, then why can't they sort something for an income for the pubs? Still got to pay the bloody electric, still got to pay the rent, water, tax. So why are we targeting pubs? Yeah, all right, they can't have mass gatherings in pubs, but you can have a mass gathering in a bloody supermarket. Well, if somebody knows the sense behind that, please comment down below, because I'd love for somebody to fill me in on what they think about that. But so yeah, guys, just fill me in, tell me what you think, because I'm just totally oblivious. I don't understand why they can't come up with something for the pubs, because they're suffering. So How come the police can go around at very late hours to make sure they're in? Surely they have a more important job to do. They should have private part of the police to do that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely see what you're saying, because like obviously if there was an emergency and there's enough of them, you know, because like rather than going around on the streets looking to see if people are out, and stuff like that, go and fight crime instead. Go and see who's doing drugs on the streets, in parks, woodland areas. Just want it given to them on a bloody plate, you know. And I don't, you know, I got nothing against the police, to be honest. You know, but I'm sure they're just as fed up with this situation as we are. You know, they don't want to be doing what they're doing, no doubt. But they're getting paid and they got to do what they got to do, I guess. But yeah, I don't understand why they've done it. I need jumpers, young kids in the winter cloths, and people like me don't do online stuff or risk putting my card on. Yeah. So the problem is there's a with it. Oh, what was I going to say now? Do you have a system set up like us, only 10 or 20 people at a time in the store? Tesco's, I don't think so, because they haven't been waiting for ages. But then again, I went to Tesco's earlier on at like this afternoon, about 1-2 o'clock, and there was nothing in. But then again, lockdown didn't come in till 6 o'clock UK time. So I'd imagine, yeah, they're going to be waiting again, only letting a certain number in. But then I did go to Sainsbury's only a few minutes, about 20 minutes after Tesco's, and they were queuing up there, about 30 people waiting. But I was there for about 5 minutes before I was in. Not too bad. I'm guessing, you know, they're letting the people in and they're letting them spread out in the store, and then they're letting more in, you know, but only to a certain extent, I guess, because they do have like these clicker things, like they do in nightclubs and stuff like that. The doormen, you know, the bouncers, counting how many people are in. Traffic wardens can give fines, set up motions. Yeah. We have that system in every store and pubs. Yeah. To be honest, the pubs are closing. They closed. I've seen a couple of statuses saying today that they've never seen the bell go. Last order's bell at afternoon. But what can we, you know, I'd say what can we do, but, you know, you can take your own human rights, obviously, and just go from that. But I don't see really, you know, because I posted the status saying on my Facebook, retarded government. Those of you that are friends with me on Facebook would have seen that, you know. But it's what I've been told is the government, the only reason they're doing this in these large supermarkets is because they want you to go and buy these duvets and all these other things from the smaller businesses, because it helps the small businesses that are struggling. I can see that, yeah, I can see that, but if somebody wanted to go and support a smaller business, they would. There's no need to cover things up so that you go for one trip to a supermarket, grab what you want, and then you've got to go somewhere else because they've just gone and covered it up. Like, to me, your mind is that big. It's stupid, to be honest. And, you know, COVID-19, I mean, it's no bloody different to the flu. Let's put it that way. Because if you had the flu bad enough, that would kill you as well. But the flu has never been a problem. It's never been a problem. So why is COVID a problem? Yeah, it's okay. It's, you know, most of you will say, oh, it's worse than a flu. Yeah. But that's only what we think, because we haven't really heard before that people dying from flu. But I'm sure you can. It gets pretty bad. You know, people get very, very ill. You know, it's worse than food poisoning, can be. And, you know, it's, honest to God, I can just rant all night, guys, about this, because, you know, it has gotten to the point now where I'm like, is there going to be an ending to this COVID-19? Probably not. This is likely, the way it's looking at the moment, this is very likely the new way of living, and we got to get used to that. But hell if I am. I'm not, you know, I don't want to live going to the supermarket with a bloody mask on my face, you know? It's just not right. It's just not, you know? And as I said, the government said kids can still go to school. Hang on a minute. I'm on lockdown, which means my kids are on bloody lockdown as well, but they can go to school. Oh, all right then. Well, I can go and see my friends, can't I? That's all right. I'm an adult. I can do my own thing. What about if one of them kids have got COVID in that class? That's my problem. Kid catches it, takes it home to mum, dad, spreads it, goes and sees nanny, grand, other parents, family. Bang. One person catches it, gives it to 10 others. This is what's happening. If you were on lockdown, kids out of school as well. Full lockdown. Not let's just put the adults into lockdown. Well, who's going to take them to school, numbnuts? Huh? Who's going to take them to school? You know, they're just going to fly to school. Are they? Helicopters going to come in and go, come on in, let's go to school. You've got to take them to school, which means there's parents there as well that could have it, but don't realise they have. And then, bang, you've got COVID. I'm sorry, guys, but, you know, some of you might not agree with that, but I think it's logic thinking, you know, because this is what could happen. Yeah, the world could end as well. Well, I would say we'd probably be bloody better off, because all of this will be over. But I don't know. I'd like to think it'll eventually get cleared up. But it's like a cold, isn't it? And a flu, you know, one person gets it, gives it to another, and that's it. You know, it's mass again. You know, but I wouldn't be surprised now if they stick somebody into lockdown when this is all over. If you sneeze in public, honest to God, oh, you can't be out. You're gonna give somebody a cold. Crack me up, honest to God. Sometimes you just gotta laugh about a certain situation, because otherwise you're gonna go off your nut. But let's have a look at some comments. Hi from Texas, Miss Jimmy exploring scary places. How you doing, Jim? In my town, the largest store is Kmart, 200 people at one time. 200? Bloody hell, that must be a big place. Crikey. Be lucky if you let 2 in over here. Hi, mate. Grocery stores and convenience stores are all open. COVID is very bad in my area. Yeah, it's. I imagine it is, Jim. I imagine it is. Sherry agreed. Yeah, I'm glad someone agrees. At least there's not disagree. Huh? Not that I would say any different. I mean, if somebody wants to disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But we come to that point really where you just wonder to yourself, I wonder what's going to happen with this country. There's jobs, there's there's people being laid off because I imagine, they can't be. So just imagine a factory really, factories that need to make material and stuff like that. What about if they've got too many people in that factory? It's too crammed. They're going to have to lay people off. And then what's that poor person going to do? He or she has just lost their job because of COVID. There's job losses. There's pubs closing because they can't make ends meet because of this COVID-19. It is costing millions. Absolutely millions. And unfortunately, I feel for the people that are struggling. I really do. The struggle's real. What we're facing is real. And whether or not it's going to make things better in time, and maybe, the government will do something. I would like to say as an apology of some sort when they do eventually come to their senses, but that's highly unlikely. But we'll see. We'll see. It's just at the moment they don't seem to be making the very best of ideas, to be honest. Like the duvet situation. Why duvets? What are you going to start covering up next? Chocolate? Can't have a bar of dairy milk on the weekend and a packet of crisps? Because, Jesus Christ, if I'm on lockdown, I'm going to just eat. It's the only thing that's going to make me happy. And the thing is, you've got takeaways and stuff like that. They can stay open. Thanks. I'll have the takeaway. Thank you very much. You would think really that there was some sort of system they could put in place for these pubs, really. Because it's a shame really to see them suffering the way they are, to the point where, you go past it one week, oh, it's just shut. Go past it another week and it's got borders up on it, on the windows, because that's it. They've just given up. They haven't got any more money. They've run out. You could start with about, I don't know, 50, 60,000 pounds in your bank account. But when you're still paying those bills, that's going to come down fast. Very, very fast. And when you've got no profits coming in, bang. That's it. Everything you've ever worked for is gone. Just like that. And it's upsetting, really. Because if I was an entrepreneur, my own restaurant or anything like that, which I am going to aim for in the near future, because I'm a cook myself, that is something I want to go for myself, really. But it's a good job. I'm not doing it at the moment because I would definitely struggle. I'm skint now. I haven't got. I've only just got normal bills to pay. Never mind run a bloody building, you know. But COVID is here to stay, and it will be a long time to get a grip on. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. It's definitely, yeah. I agree. I mean, I think it's going to be here for a while, definite 100%, because the state of it at the moment is in a rough way. It's in a bad way. It's not good at all. But what do we do really? I mean, um, you've got these visors, the ones that got the band around the head with the visor coming down, a bit like the ones the council wear when they're strimming the glass, strimming the grass, strimmers, right? When you cough, isn't it not going to get out of the sides and just out in the open? I'm not saying you should be having it bloody super glued to, every little inch of your skin, I'm not saying that, but it's what I'm saying is it going to work because of those reasons? But I guess time will tell, But we are, believe it or not, coming up to 53 minutes as of now. 53 minutes I've been ranting for. Wow, right. I'll do this again. Well, I'm on lockdown, aren't I? So I might as well just pass an hour if I can. Okay, let's read a few more comments now, guys, and then I am going to go. So if you'd like to get your comments in now, jump them in and I'll read them. But apart from that, I'm pretty much out of rant, to be honest. But everyone needs to do all they can to protect themselves. So in turn, we protect others. Yeah, definitely, Sheree, definitely. I like your thinking. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm just thinking of people that. I'm just trying to think really of people that didn't have mental health before COVID lockdowns. Because now I'm thinking really they're probably going to have it after these lockdowns, because it's just causing so much. It's causing so much trouble for people. And the thing is, what can you do in these lockdowns? If you go out, you're going to be panicked that you're going to be pulled by the police, and that's going to send your anxiety through the roof. Unless you're not scared to face them, of course. But I don't know. But every country must get a grip on the people moving around, narrow down the source, and then manage to live with it. Yeah, I think it could definitely, like you say, Sheree, I think there could definitely be a way, a new system that the government could put in place to help us move away from this COVID. But when they're still allowing these hundreds of people out daily to the supermarkets, I mean, you can't stop people going out to the supermarket, but it's just the thought really of, come on, is there a system of some sort, maybe like a traffic light system? You stay in your bloody car until it goes green, and then you're allowed to get out and go into the supermarket. Anything really that can help this COVID-19 clear up fast, because I feel as though there's going to be many people harming themselves and possible suicides, which is really bloody horrible. You know, that some people are in this mess because of something out of their control, something that's not their fault, but they just can't live this way, you know. And I feel for those people, but that's all I can say is just hang in there, you know, and things will get better. What goes down has got to go back up, you know. And we're right down there at the minute, but we you know, we're going to make our way back up there again. You know, we're going to make it a good country again. We're going to be back out there having fun. Hopefully next summer we'll be out, shorts, vest, flip flops, enjoying life. You know, and that's all I got to say tonight, guys. Car service, etc., will be the normal. Yeah, obviously that's a safety thing as well, and for the roads, your car's got to be legally roadworthy. But right then, guys, I am off ski. I'm going. I hope you all enjoyed having a chat, and I hope I didn't rant too much. But hey, I hope you all have a great lockdown. I'm gonna. Yeah, great. Just singing out the window, you know, like, oh, fresh air. It's like when you know, never mind. I'm not starting another rant. I'll save that for tomorrow. All right. Look after yourself, guys. Stay safe and wear them masks. See you soon. Bye-bye.